Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Smash JT. Can we have just one day go by without hearing about a video game company trying to scam the gamer? Because what's happening right now with the Atari VCS may turn out to be, and I'm not understating this, may turn out to be the biggest scam in video game history. JT. New information has come to light about the Atari VCS from Atari SA, the company that's making, quote-unquote, making the Atari VCS through the Indiegogo campaign, that the footage that they used for Tempest 4K was faked. The actual developer has come forward saying he did not make this game for the Atari yet, so there's no way that it could be working on it. The Atari VCS is Linux based. Tempest 4K does not have a Linux port, so unless somebody filtered this game through Wine for it to be able to play on the Ataribox, they faked the footage. It was never made for it, which doesn't seem like the biggest deal in the world, but then when you realize that there's really no other games that have been announced for this yet, we don't know too much about the actual inner workings of this, and it's an Indiegogo campaign, and if you guys have watched any of my previous videos covering anything Indiegogo, you know how I feel about that scammy area of the internet. Stay as far away from it as possible, because everything that comes out of that seems to be vaporware for the most part. Now I'm sure there have been a few projects that have come out that have been successful, but you don't need a working prototype, and the company making this should not need to go the route of Indiegogo. From Reddit, llamasoft is known for developing Tempest 2000 for the Atari Jaguar, Tempest 3000 for the Nuon, TXK for the PS Vita, which causes legal troubles with Atari SA, and Polybus PSVR Oculus. Atari SA, the current rights holder to Tempest, while llamasoft is developing Tempest 4000, Atari SA is publishing it. Last Wednesday, on May 30th, Atari SA launched their crowdfunding campaign for the new Atari VCS console on Indiegogo. So far, they've raised in excess of $2.7 million. On their official YouTube channel and on their Indiegogo page, Atari SA released this video of the new Atari VCS playing Tempest 4000 in what they call a modern game test. The problem is, llamasoft says it never ported the game to the platform. On llamasoft's forum at yakyak.org, developer Ivan Zorzin, who goes by the username Gillsghost, seems to have been surprised that Tempest 4000 is being shown off at the new Atari VCS. First, he states he wasn't contracted to make a version of the Atari VCS. The contract does not talk about the Ataribox, just to let you know. Not even in small prints. Actually, I don't think there was any Ataribox at all when the contract was made. In regards to the Atari VCS version of Tempest 4000, Zorzin has some specific advice for his fans. I'll believe it when I see it. That's my best advice for everyone. This leaves us with one of two possible outcomes. Either Atari got this working using an emulator of Wine, or this entire thing is vaporware and they faked it. There's really no other explanation, especially since the developer themselves have come forward saying they know nothing about this. That's kind of a scary proposition and definitely points to some bigger issues down the road with the Ataribox. Everything I'm hearing about the Ataribox right now sounds like a scam. And seeing as they just launched their campaign and their goal was $100,000, and they blew it out of the water, and I'm not understating that. They have over 10,000 backers right now, raising almost $3 million. That's 30 times their initial goal for what's amounting to be vaporware right now, because we don't have any physical product to look at. There's also rumors that Yar's Revenge footage was faked on it. There's also rumors that they don't actually have any deals with any game companies to make games on this box. There's a lot of rumors swirling. Pairing that with the facts that we have and not any real physical information about the Ataribox, holy crap. If this turns out to be vaporware, this is going to go down in history as the biggest scam in video games ever. The Coleco Chameleon wouldn't even hold a candle to how big of a deal this is. The CD should have gotten made if the Ataribox is this successful and they don't even have anything to show for it. I feel bad for the guys who are trying to make CD, and that was scammy to me in the first place. But this Ataribox takes Indiegogo to a whole new level, so I hope for the love of all the people that have pre-ordered one of these things and backed the campaign, that it turns out to be legitimate and Atari SA is just really slow on giving the information. But the rational side of me and everything I've grown to learn about the video game industry is telling me that this Ataribox may never actually happen. Let that sink in for just a second. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys think the Ataribox is going to be legitimate, or if it's going to turn out to be the biggest scam in the history of video games. That's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Have a good one.